3 whole hours of nonstop hit music every weekday at 9:45, 11:45, and 3:45. Yo, hit 'em.
And now, back to the Roula and Ryan Show.
With Eric.
Oh, yeah. That's an old one.
With Eric.
We got to delete that one.
So
Delete that one, Ahmad. No.
today is April Fool's.
I didn't put that in. That was an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, it was back April Fool's.
Eric, we're changing it back.
You're changing it back, Eric. So it's April Fool's today, and early when we started the show, Eric made a great point saying it must be very hard to have real events happen today because people will think you're kidding or you're making it up. Like a woman texted our show and said her son was born 21 years ago today, and her boss did not believe her that she was going into labor to have a baby. He thought it was a joke. So there are babies born every day. Today is no different.
There's proof.
And somebody on our show is celebrating a special birthday.
Yes, 2 special birthdays, actually.
And who are you? Who's in the voice
Who
of
are
that?
you?
My name's Irvin.
What do you do here? Where'd you
I
come
just
from?
crashed the show.
I'm an
Ahmad's
alcoholic.
voice.
Oh.
Ahmad's voice sounds very different right
Someone
now.
buzzed me up.
Okay.
Irvin does our digital. If you enjoy all the videos and all the fun things that you see on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, that's all Irvin behind the scenes and the digital team.
Yes. I want to give a very special shout out to 2 very important women in my life.
Okay.
Today is my mom's and her mom, my grandma's birthday. Believe it or not, a double whammy.
They were born on the
same
day?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I want to give a very special shout out to my mom,
What's her name?
Sulema.
Sulema.
Yes, I love you, Mom. Happy birthday. And my grandma, Gloria. Love y'all so much.
That's awesome.
Are you taking them out?
I took them out this past weekend.
Where'd you take them?
We went to go eat some wangs.
Oh.
He said wang.
I'm like, what's that place? Where's that? Never had wings before.
Does have a little wang in it.
Should I have said that more proper? Wings. Some chicken wings.
I thought y'all went to Tony's Corner Pocket on West Dallas.
And that was grandma and mom.
No.
Well, happy birthday. That is really something that your grandmother gave birth to
A
her
double
child on her
whammy.
birthday, which was April Fool's for both of them.
On April Fool's,
That
yeah.
sounds like an April Fool's joke.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
grandma and my
no
mom.
one believes me.
That's so funny.
No one ever believes
Well,
me.
happy birthday, April 1 babies, and happy birthday to your mom and your grandma.
Happy birthday, Mom.
What do you call your grandma?
Mama. I call her Mama.
So when your
She
mom
hates when we
becomes
call
a
her
grandma, what is she going to be called?
My mom?
When she becomes a grandma, what is your mom going to be
Probably
called?
Mama.
That's funny.
I would. I mean, I don't.
Confusion.
I think it's just like. It's like passed down, right? Like the name, maybe.
I feel
Nobody
like
wants to be called grandma.
No one wants to
everybody's-
be called grandma. Yeah.
Well, I think every
don't know
culture
why.
has something different, but every
Grammy?
person is different. Like, it doesn't matter what your culture is. You just might hate that word. Like, in Greek, the word for grandma is yaya, and people love that. And some people pronounce it yaya. And I know some American friends, not Greek at all, like totally white bread American friends, and their moms have chosen yaya as the grandma name.
Huh.
You know, or Nana, Gigi, what's another one? Didi, or what'd you call yours? Mum?
Oh,
Kevin?
yeah. Mum. That's a very common East Coast thing, Mum and Pup Up. Because also Sam had a Mum and Pup Up as
Eric,
well.
What was
yours called?
Just grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Grammy and Granddad.
It's not so gross when you say those words.
Mine is grandmother and grandfather, and Greek is yaya.
Grampy,
Papu.
Grammy. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You're
Wait.
24 years old. You sound like a moron.
You address your grandmom as grandmother?
Not me.
Hello,
The word in
grandmother.
Greek is
Grandmother.
yaya, but I do have my niece on her maternal side. She goes by grandmother because my
Grandmother.
my brother's my brother's her dad, so my mom is her yaya, and so her mother's mother is grandmother because they have so many other grandmothers in the circles. The grandma is too general, so everybody had to like pick a word, I guess. So there's grandmother.
It got confusing as a
There's
child
grandma,
because
and
we
there's
called
nanas.
them both Grammy. So we'd have to say Grammy
which
Hagerman or Gram. Yeah, we had to like address each one
That's
that
gonna be the
way.
hardest part of being like when my kids have kids or they marry someone else, knowing that there's another family now I have to compete with.
Oh yeah.
You have to compete
That
with.
crap, or when or say they move to Dallas.
You're the fun grandpa.
We're in Houston, and we have to go to Dallas to visit, and that family's always there, and they talk about, oh, we were with them last weekend at Lake Louisville or something. We're doing something. I'm like, what?
Well, think about how
You wanna be the
confusing
fun
it is
granddad.
when
Where
you.
you go, I'm moving.
Thank God you guys didn't have like divorce into the mix because my poor daughter, she's a child of divorced parents, and both sets of grandparents are divorced. So think of all the extra stops you got to
Good
make.
Lord, that's like
Christmas
6
time.
stops.
I'm like,
Man,
no,
that's a
Yeah.
lot.
You visit me.
Yeah, you come over here.
Yeah.
Okay, today is April Fool's Day. So, again, happy birthday to you if today is your day. Some of the most classic April Fool's Day pranks that companies have pulled in the past. You know, Amazon was created in 1999. In 2015, Amazon.com went back to its homepage to make it look and feel like it did on April 1st of 99. Now, it was a big difference, but I don't think it hit as hard as it would hit in 2025 because Amazon is such a part of our culture. You just instantly go to Amazon and anything is weird or off, you're like, what's happening? Because in 99, that's so wacky.
What's that website? Was it Wayback Machine?
I don't remember.
Where you could, is that it? Wayback, let me look it up.
Okay.
Where you could go back and you could type in anything. Like even our old station.
Like
we
the
were
Internet
at.
Archive.
Yeah, and you can see us on that old station and see what our
Let's
topics
see.
and see things.
It's still up.
Is it back up?
Yeah. I used it like a couple months ago.
What's it called?
Wayback Machine.
Wayback Machine, yeah.
It's right here. And let me look at the old KRBE website. You know, KRBE was the first radio station to broadcast live on the internet
You can
in
pick the dates too, right?
1998 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And that's how I would listen to when I lived in Philly because I did radio there and I want to know what's happening here. You could do the live stream. And that was very rare in 2000 even to have a live stream.
Nobody really had that at all.
They really didn't have that.
So it's kind of cool. So you go back and you can see old websites. You want to see what they look like.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
because
really
it has like a meter of
That's
like
really cool.
timeline. You can go as far back as
Try,
how far back? Should I go like?
So how do
90?
they do that? They take old screenshots or
do
what?
Do 2004.
Okay,
Type in our old place.
Okay.
2004.
Eric, what do they do? This site had taken like screenshots of all these pages or what?
Irvin might know more about that.
Like, how do they do that? Especially when that
assume.
page
Yeah,
no
it's like
longer
a-
exists.
It's like a cached version of the website.
So it's just a
Like
screen
that's
cap.
archived. Well, no, it's like clickable and everything.
You could click on.
You
What
could
if
click
that
through it.
company doesn't exist anymore?
Well, I mean, it's still anything that
internet
gets
is
posted on the
forever.
internet gets
saved.
it'll stay there forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why they say the internet's
I printed
scary.
it once because I'm like, oh, there's all we used to put all of our topics and stuff. What we did.
Oh, we're looking at the old website. That's cool.
So that could be dangerous, especially if somebody, like if you're famous and you'd posted something that was terrible.
Well, right.
Yeah.
That's why
Back in the
we
day.
tell our
Forever be
kids
on there.
today.
Yeah, everything.
Every single thing you take a picture of will never disappear. It will just be
Yikes.
forever
There it is,
living. So here
Let me
it
take a look.
is.
Hang on.
Click on our.
Oh my
Here,
God,
hold
this
on.
picture.
What
of
date are
us.
y'all looking at?
Come here over here.
Look at
Sep-
that
like
photo.
September of 2005.
But
Or
this is
2004.
Our old place.
Oh my God.
The old place.
Look at
Um,
that.
oh my
gosh.
god.
Even Intern Super Dave
So
had a page.
different.
But it doesn't say what we were doing that
That's
day.
If you
crazy.
click on the topics or something,
Where's that? I'm going to click on us. Let's click
I'm
on
on
us.
the old KRBE page, and there's
Yeah.
a tab for the 104 card.
No
that's
way.
cool.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
Wait, click the
existed in
tab.
so
I
Click
long.
the tab and see if you can apply.
It
I still
wouldn't
have
let
mine.
me.
It won't let you?
wouldn't let me.
hey Ryan, look at this one.
All right,
Ryan
hang
has
on,
his
I'm
Stephen
coming
F. Austin State University ID still posted online
That's a nice.
with his.
Mullet.
You know who Ryan Chase looked like when he was in college? If you watch the movie Pretty in Pink,
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah,
James
James
Spader's
Spader.
character
like
is
James
Ryan's
Spader.
hair.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Ryan has James Spader's hair
James
because it was
Spader's
the
supposed to
same
be in
year.
high
I do.
school, and he had like he was acting like an
He had a
adult.
cigarette and he had a
Yeah.
scotch.
And James Spader looked
He's
like he was like 30
Yeah.
and he's supposed to be in high school.
Playing a high school kid. That's so crazy.
No, I'm 20 years old in that picture.
Yeah, that's nutty. Listen, links and archives or photo album? Okay,
Oh
links
my
and
God,
archives.
I'm scared
If you're
to
just
even-
tuning in, we've gone to a website now down this rabbit hole. What's it called? Way back when? I don't even know what I went to because now it took me away from the.
What's the name of
original
the site again? Wayback
Wayback
Machine.
Machine.
Okay.
So it's jobs and how much they pay. We still do that. Tell us what you do for a living. We'll guess how much you make.
Okay.
Let's see. The engagement chicken. There was one called "You Won't Be Single for Long" vodka cream pasta. We talk about that. Women. Let's see. What else do we talk about?
Should we do a retro show one day? Just take all the old topics from 20 years ago?
We had some guy named Howard. What the fastest
Wait.
reader? He reads.
There was a My Name is
fastest
Earl
reader.
lookalike contest at the station in 2006.
My name
Are you
is-
serious?
Yes.
My name is Earl Lookalike.
I used to
That's
like
so
that show.
funny. That was a great show.
Funny.
There was a lot. So you can go to waybackmachine.com. Other things that companies have done in the past on April Fool's Day. Burger King in 2017. I don't even remember this, but it's on the list of classics. Do y'all remember them doing this? Burger King launched Whopper flavored toothpaste.
Oh, God,
Taking
who would
the,
want that?
quote, iconic flavor of the Whopper and combining it with active ingredients for optimal teeth and gum hygiene.
So you'd have bad breath after washing or brushing your teeth.
Yeah, meat
That
breath.
is so gross. In 2017, Coke also pulled a big April Fool's prank. They announced a new variety with a small shot of helium that creates a squeaky, high-pitched effect on the drinker's voice.
That would be rather
When you pop
unhealthy.
the can, it's helium and soda.
That'd be fun if it was real.
Yeah. Duolingo in 2017 launched a course to help people become fluent in the complicated language of emojis.
Huh.
That'd actually be
Some people
beneficial
need
today.
That would help.
Yeah.
That would
Some
help
people need that.
parents with their kids.
Yeah, decoding your children's lingo.
Let's see. Tinder added height verification to their app in 2019 as an April Fool's joke. And that is something that people want them to
pretty
have.
And they need that
Yeah.
too.
They need that for sure. Let's see. In 1996, Taco Bell's historic April Fool's prank was that they announced they purchased the historic Liberty Bell, and they plan to rename it the Taco Liberty Bell.
Oh, God.
Fun.
As a move to help reduce the national debt, people took it seriously and protested the commercialization of a national
What was the one
treasure.
Houston Press did about the Astrodome? I think
That they were going to turn it into like
a
a high gaming, like a safari where you can shoot animals
And it was on the cover.
and
of
have the skin.
Remember this type
Yes.
thing.
Put it in the
because-
Wayback Machine, it'll show up.
Yeah, the Wayback Machine, I'm sure will have it. In 2001, a Hooters restaurant in Florida held a Win a Toyota contest for the waitresses there. The winner was blindfolded and led to the parking lot to claim her prize, but it was not a Toyota car. It was a toy Yoda from Star Wars.
Somebody
my
got sued
gosh.
for that.
Oh, that was
She
when
sued them.
No, but
she
Eric
sued
is-
them and
Yep.
received a settlement that allowed her to actually buy a Toyota.
You're referring, Eric. There was a radio
No,
contest.
Toyota.
Is this one?
You're not the 100 grand
Hooters
one.
The
Toyota.
100 grand one? No, it's not that one you're talking about.
Well, it's not even close.
No, we're talking about
One
the
is
car.
Toyota.
scam.
Toy
One is
Yoda.
100 grand.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
how
I'm
about
saying
this?
like it has been that concept has been done before.
No, we played the audio.
Yeah.
There's audio on YouTube. If you type in radio contest, 100 grand bar.
Yeah, you've won 100
You just won 100
It's
grand.
chocolate.
It was the candy bar.
In 2021, this sounds plausible though for now. Volkswagen changed their name to Volkswagen,
Over EVs?
saying they're going to go all electric. Well, that sounds totally plausible if you did it now. And even in 21, it sounded plausible. Like, oh, okay, I guess you're going to jump on the electronic.
And what's that do? I guess?
Electric game.
What does that do for your company? I guess people talk about you, but
Like we
I
were
don't
saying
know.
for
I'm going to go buy a car because they had a funny joke.
Yeah, if you do an April Fool's prank, it has to be one that affects people or else they don't care. Like right now, Live with Kelly and Mark is on, and they're doing this whole like, oh, farewell to our studio show. And Eric was like, are they actually moving? Is that a prank? I go, if it is, that's the lamest
That's
prank
the
ever.
lamest
That's really
prank
lame.
ever.
Nobody
if that's
knows
the
where
truth.
they are, and nobody cares where they broadcast from. It's on television. We don't know their address.
I saw something today that I don't know if it's real. They're remaking The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
No, that's
and
real.
Pamela
that's real.
Anderson.
That's coming out in a few months.
Yeah,
And
it's
Pamela
already done
Anderson?
filming.
That makes no sense to me.
Me either.
But he's really good at. Remember in Ted,
He's-
when he was the Ted was the cashier and he was the customer and he had tricks, the cereal.
Oh,
Tell me our
yeah,
tricks.
yeah.
Are they really for kids?
Yeah, I mean the guy's really got a good dry sense of humor.
All right.
So
I thought the first
he's never
one
going
was
to be
stupid anyway.
Frank.
Did you see
What?
the 2.5?
Why would I do that after I hated the
exactly.
first
It's
one?
terrible.
It's better.
You're fine.
that's the
Ahmad.
one with
Don't
OJ
waste your
in it,
time. Don't
right?
waste your
Well,
time.
OJ's in all of them.
He was in the first one. I remember him
First
in the
one was so
first
good.
one.
Which one did he get stuck underneath the car and just rode
I
and rode
think
for?
that was the one I watched. The first one.
That's the first
That
one.
movie's
Good God, that was one of the
lame.
funniest things
So
I've ever
lame.
seen.
Lame.
Why's it
Don't waste
lame?
your
It's
time.
Oh my God! Those
Because you guys think it's funny
Funny.
from nostalgia, but for those
No,
that
it
didn't
was
watch
funny.
No, I
it,
watched
It was funny
again.
then.
It's still good.
it's kind of like Vacation. I thought National Lampoon's
You should
Vacation
just
was
get my
funny.
kids love that one.
Yeah.
But when I watched it, my husband had never seen it as a child or young adult. And when he watched it like 10 years ago for the first time, he was like, I don't really think that's that funny. I was so offended. I was like, what? I think it's so funny. He's like, no, it's not funny. It's lame. Just like,
doesn't
oh,
hold
that's a
up.
bummer.
Really
the
makes
Naked
sense.
Gun
It's a
movies, first of all,
bummer.
they're a parody of 70s cop shows.
But if you weren't in the 70s cop show genre to know what the parody is,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense to you.
Well, maybe they'll update it. Maybe it'll now be like a parody of 90s shows.
Maybe. Yeah. So
true.
just don't get fooled today, guys. It's April Fool's Day. So be careful what you're hearing. Be careful what you're reading. Be careful what you're sharing on socials. Oh, my God, my friend sent me this. Well, it's April Fool's. So let's see what happens. We'll be back 6 o'clock Wednesday morning on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE.
Nice beaver.
Everyday destination.